All right, hello everybody. Let's do a little sound check. Ashley, are you there?
Yep.
All right, hello everybody. Ashley, are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. And then, what about you, Nick? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, and you guys will soon be able to see me as soon as I'm done eating, and then I'll
You
activate
hear
the camera.
me?
Yep.
Yep, and
Awesome. All right. So that leaves Mantha. How
Hello,
are you
hello.
tonight? Mom said she enjoyed you coming by, so thank you.
I enjoyed seeing her.
How
Hello,
are you
hello.
tonight? So thank you.
I enjoyed seeing her.
Yay, we are rocking and ready to go. Let me. All right, so I'm just gonna make a couple quick changes, and we will be ready to go. Who remembers what happened last week?
we searched the dead bodies in that dead end. Then made our way back and encountered some ghosts and shadows and specters. Just in this little hidey hole that has some stuff in it that we have yet to explore.
To absolutely no one's surprise, Kithri still failed her saves.
It's a character trait at this point.
Yep, she did get possessed. And Tusk is now 10 years older.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's that.
I forgot that happened.
Mostly because no one was there to see it.
We at least noticed. I do know that we finally got Kithri unpossessed, and now there are tentacles. So that's fun.
Yes.
Don't know where the thing possessing her went, but it's not visible anymore.
All right, so that was a pretty good recap of all the interesting things that happened last week. Let me throw our stream eyes back on the map. There we go. Now the stream can see what's happening. All right, so you had come up into this room, or at least Tusk had come into this room to fight some of these critters, and that's where they had originally come from, but there was never really a chance to explore this room very much. You are also still surrounded by these tentacles, as she mentioned. These are, let me just double check. I believe they are simply slowing you down, so let me check. Come on, there it is. Genesis had turned a lot of them. You guys still attacked several of the ones who were turned, but a couple of them did flee. And so you know that in a minute, when your turn ends, they may eventually come back.
That's a
Wah,
problem
wah.
for future us. I'm just over here realizing that we are all very much hurt. That's fine. It's fine.
So I'm just checking something real quick to see exactly what these tentacles do. Oh, they do damage. Okay, so okay, that answers my question. All right, so getting back to what we're doing, we are still in initiative. Tusk, at the start of your turn, you must succeed a Dex saving throw. You are not restrained already, so go ahead and give me a Dex saving throw, and I will look and see what the DC is. $16, and that is exactly what you needed. So you got just enough to not be restrained.
This does not bode well for me.
On a success, it frees itself, but you're not freed, so these tentacles are also difficult terrain. It doesn't say anything about save for half, so it looks like it's a save or suck. So you do not take any damage. What would you like to do?
Would help if I unmuted myself.
Yeah.
Quick reminder for
That
last time. What was the last direction we saw the spectral creature go in? Was it past like Kithri from where I am, or was it just into the wall?
Yes, it went past Kithri and then into the wall to the east.
Huh.
Okay. So Tusk is going to do this real quick. To get
Why
to
Genesis?
basically kind of
Oh, okay, that's fine.
maneuver past Jen and then go down this hallway because he remembers them. He remembers there being another pathway down or another tunnel kind of over that direction. To get to there, I think that would, if I'm counting this right, would be 35, right? Or is that 40? I don't know if that
Okay, I'm
last
sorry.
space is out.
I just didn't hear the direction. Are you heading going south and turning, or are you going directly to the west and turning?
Going east.
So from here,
Did
you're
you not
going
see
east. That's
like
10,
for
15, 20, 25. So that would be 50 feet of movement to this point. Isn't your speed 40?
yes, but I don't. How? What? Shouldn't that only be 30 feet? Because it's not
Tentacles
normally.
tentacles are difficult terrain.
Right, I'm counting 3 squares that I would have moved. So would that be 30?
Right, now it's 30, 40, 50.
Oh, there was a. Sorry, I forgot there was a little loop there. The tentacles. Got it. I will dash to get out of the tentacles. I forgot there was a little loop there. I
Okay,
thought I went
so you
straight.
still have 20 more feet of movement.
Okay, then I will go like that. And there we go. And that will be because that's action and I think that'll be all I do for now. Basically, he just kind of hops down the tentacles and or kind of off the tentacles to down the tunnel past like Jen and past kind of the way they came. Kind of mentions like there was another tunnel that way. I'm gonna check it out, and just kind of goes around the corner, and that's all you can do for this round.
I was listening. Okay.
I think.
I'm glad I just had Ashley to explain it because, like, I was listening and I did not take anything in.
I moved down the tunnel.
Alright, so I need a DC 16 dex save, please, Genesis, at the start of your turn.
We failed that. Hey, you know me.
Oh,
Fine.
oh,
By the way, Kithri, you have inspiration.
oh, I do? Okay,
You were here at 7.
I guess.
You are not here at 6:59, but you were here at 7, so that counts. All right, and so you get a little bit of bludgeoning damage, Miss Genesis.
It's fine, guys. Fine. I guess in the group I am the second tankiest, so
Well, if you consider that Kithri can half the damage he takes every time, I would argue that.
That's only for things with dex saves.
No, you
Oh,
have
I guess uncanny dodge. Right. I rarely use that. I should really use it more.
you probably should.
Why?
Yeah. I say, looking at your low HP.
All right, so these things are wrapping up around you and ripping at you. They're like skeletal hands as they're just tearing at you, pounding at you.
That's fun.
And what would you like to do?
That's a good question. Don't have too many things I can do. Can I mean, can I try to struggle out, or is the save just like at the beginning of your turn, every turn?
Oh, that's right. You are restrained as well. So what you can do is a creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dex check against the spell's DC. So it can be athletics or acrobatics, DC 16, if you wish to use your turn doing that.
Yeah, I think Jen doesn't find being restrained to be a very fun thing to do, so she's going to try to wriggle out using her acrobatics. So that's gonna be her action. Yeah, no.
All right, so let me slap that on you then.
It's fine.
Use his action. Are you going to use your bonus action for anything?
No, I don't really think there's anything that would be useful. So that's the end of her turn.
I want to know. You keep saying it's a spell. I want to know if Kithri knows what spell it is and where it came from, like the general direction, or if it was like from one of the ghosty goos. Before I try to escape.
Okay, well, first of all, I need a DC 16 dex save.
Oh,
Awesome. So, no damage for you, nor are you restrained. Give me an Arcana check. And the first part of your question, you know that the creature that possessed you is the one that cast it.
Oh, okay.
And the second one, you know, it's some sort of conjuration spell.
Mhm.
But beyond that, you don't know any specifics. Because you know,
Okay.
K3 would now know the mechanics of it. You know, if you are able to wiggle out of it or strength your way out of it at the beginning, you can get out. Every so often it starts to damage you, that type of thing.
Well, you said it went to the east, right? And from what I remember, east, there is a passage to the east back from where we came, so
So you should be able to see a little bit more, can't you now?
yeah. I'm trying to see where the wall is, but it's kind of hard. I'm guessing that like at the intersection where Genesis is the only way through. Like there's a corner, and there's a one block, one
So if
square
you zoom
path.
in, you might make it a little clearer. But there's a space between you and Jen, and that is where the passageway is to the right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna probably try to follow after Tusk.
All right, so each square is 10 feet.
So that's 30, and I could use my bonus action to dash. Oh. Oh, there is a space there?
So that's
Okay.
40. And then that's 45 because you're out of the tentacles.
Oh, did you forget about the little loop thing it does too? So I forgot about that when I was trying to do my move. I got a little confused. Oh, I see Kithri.
Hi, I'm here! I keep
Mhm.
forgetting I have push to talk on, so I might be saying stuff, like, but not in the Discord call.
That's
So
45 feet.
50, 55. 70. Yay! Okay, and I will hold my action for any hostile creatures that may emerge out of the walls around us if something comes within range of my rapier.
All right, so you're holding your attack. If something comes adjacent to you, you will attack it.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, so back to Crick.
Yep. Making his dex save now.
Thank you.
Hey! He didn't die.
Woot!
And Craig is going to just move backwards into the room. Put his back against the wall here. And he is going to, as I scroll through his long list, his little list of spells. I was gonna say long list, but I'm sure Jen has like twice as many.
Hey.
He's gonna hold Firebolt for if the spectral creature shows up and or any other enemy kind of just shows up within range, that he'll just fire at it. And he'll just kind of hold that as his action and just kind of glance around the room and down the tunnel.
All right, so give me a second.
Does he have a ready action? No, he does not have a ready action ability.
View docs. Sources. No. View.
As I would spin.
All right, what are you waiting for me for?
You said, wait a second. At least that's the last I heard from you was to
Okay.
wait.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and pass the turn if he's done. All he's doing is ready.
Okay,
Scenes. Sources.
sounds good.
Okay, good. View. Docs. There we go. Stats. Alright, I'm just looking for my chat because I can't see the chat right now.
Oh no.
No.
You just closed the dockable window. Okay. I could have sworn it was a dock.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm the only one that said anything in chat.
Edit.
Me and Nightbot.
So yeah, Jen basically just see
I'm
Crick kind of
streaming.
hop out and avoid the tentacles, much like everyone else but you. Put his like back
Oh
against
no.
this pillar here, and then his like hand kind of alights a little bit with like a flame that he kind of is holding like at the ready. Yeah, little flavors.
Wow.
It like kind of gets mixed in with like the source of his lights, which I'm pretty sure is like on a bracelet or something. So it's like the light source is right behind the fire, so you almost don't see it. I want to play a caster.
It's so odd that
Calculates multi-class.
I think they may have changed something here because I don't even see the choice to add chat or not, and it's very odd. Edit. But Mantha, you said everything was running smoothly, correct?
Oh, so like I have the stream open. Oh, Nick finally said something in chat.
I'm just gonna look one other place and see. Tools. Talk link. Yeah, 'cause my computer explodes when I try to run the stream and everything else I have open as well. Let me try this. All right, well, Mantha, I need to rely on you then, please.
Relying on me is a bad idea, but
I'll do my best to also check. How about that? Between the two of us, I'm sure we'll catch something.
Relying
so
on you is not a bad idea. You have been a tremendous help to me in my stream, so no, it's not true at all. Let me see, so settings, view.
By the way, just a bit of stream stuff. I'm looking at the reward queue, and I'm going to assume that because they were 9 hours ago, they were both completed.
There should be a water and a silliness.
Yes.
Yes, those are both cleared.
Cool.
That's just really weird. All right. Maybe I'm hoping when I turn it off, turn it back on, it will work. All right. So yes, don't forget, guys, people watching and people playing, you can use your Svenzone particles. You just, as players, you can help each other. That's pretty much all you can do.
Actually, speaking of which, just because I feel a little bad for Jen, I'm going to redeem a boost of healing for Jen.
Aww.
Um,
Very nice. Okay.
yeah. Did I do that right? I think I did that right.
The hero resorts to the otherworldly gods to get healed instead of actually using magic.
So did he redeem it correctly?
Yep, he redeemed the boost of healing for Jen. Don't remember how to do it, but
All right, so you get 7 points back. Awesome. 90. All right.
woo!
All right, thank you for that redemption. Appreciate it. All right.
While we're redeeming things, I want to see Butters. I already saw Butters today, but I would like to see the cat on stream.
Cat.
Cat,
Excuse me, cat.
cat.
All right, so Tusk, go ahead and take your turn.
All right, sounds good. He's just gonna move down the tunnel, and I'm gonna probably move more after that, but that's all I can see. So. Turns out they didn't actually come this way, and I just split the party for nothing.
Hey, I'm
Probably
with you.
will happen. Well, yes, we split the party in two.
Yeah,
I suppose.
it's okay.
Or if you really wanted to say
That's what's going
three,
on
us
both
two, large kobold friend in the room, and Jen and the tent left in the tentacles. Hey, no one wants to see that. Butters. Sven,
I'm
just
clapping for the
moving a
cat.
little bit. Planning on probably moving more, but moved as far as I could see down the tunnel.
We love the cat.
Nice. Oh, thank you. Still not seeing them. And that will be the rest of my movement. With that, Tusk will kind of call back and yell, "Dead ends!" Without the dead. There. Yeah. Dead end without the dead.
Get 3 sighs. Ugh.
And yeah, Tusk will then use his action to dash back down the tunnel. And again, we'll leave it at that.
All right, if you're finished, go ahead and click next.
Yep.
All right, Genesis DC 16. Actually, no, it says
Why
Creature
did...
that starts its turn in an area and is already restrained takes the damage.
Oh, well, that's fine. I had disadvantage anyway and failed it, so whatever.
Alright, so 8 points of damage. And what would you like to do?
Escape. She would like to try to escape.
That's a move.
Just an acrobatics check again.
Correct. Strength or acrobatics. If you can't spell your way out of it.
Dispel magic has somatic components, so I can't. That's fine. We
Well,
Yay. Alright, where would you like to go?
Jen's gonna... She wriggles out. She's like, okay, Crack looks fine. And then, she's going to follow down with everybody. And I think I'm gonna not make the mistake of the loop-de-doo. And she's gonna try to find out where everybody else went. Oh, wait, that was... No, it's difficult terrain, never mind. I think I would probably only make it to, like, there. There. That's where I would make it to. At least I remembered. Still not out of it yet.
yeah.
Alright. Crack.
Crack is suddenly feeling very alone.
No.
Um, uh, while he is here, because he doesn't want to go back into those tentacles, nor does he have a way to really get rid of them. Can he... What can Crack kind of tell about these crates he's near? Just kind of from at a glance, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess he'll just kind of reposition just a little bit to try and get a little bit better view of the room behind him.
Alright, so the crates are very old and cobwebbed. Looks like they haven't been touched in a while.
Okay. And are those couple of crates in a chest?
Yes.
Okay. And then other than that, he's still gonna, I guess, hold his little fire bolts and be very afraid.
Alright, Guthrie. Okay, Cat, you either gotta be in the scene or go
So
away.
Tusk is coming back up.
Yeah, so basically you
That
saw
was a
Tusk
dead end.
rush past you,
Okay.
yell that, and then run back past you and going back the way he came.
Mm-hmm. And it can just walk through walls, so it's possible that it's like down towards where we fought the Shadow Sturges. If I am remembering that correctly. Either way, Guthrie's probably gonna try to regroup with the rest of the party. So I'm gonna move up here to see. There's Jen. I don't know where Greg
You see
is.
Jen around the corner just trying to, like, shove away, like, tentacles and not do anything.
Well, Maybe because Jen is struggling, I will pull out my Mage Bane and cast a spell magic because it's kind of big and annoying and in the way, and it slows us down. It's just a kind of a pain, so I don't want to deal with that.
It is also painful, but none of you had to experience that.
Yeah. I don't know where my...
All right, so I'm double checking this. Give me just a second. Yes, so I need a intelligence check, please. Yes, an ability check. Intelligence. All right, so you cast the spell. Make sure you mark it off. And it fades away.
I see what goes on now. I understand what you meant now. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about it too, don't worry.
I was just so confused. I'm like, I can't really see what's going on. Okay, now that's done. I've used 20 feet of movement, so that's 25, 30. I'll just move right there and see if I can see Craig from there, but... Well, I can probably feel Craig, I just can't see him.
10. You cannot because he's through too much stone.
Oof.
You know he was as an up when you left. He was up, and you should be feeling him now. So he has moved since.
Hmm.
All right, so that was your action and your move. Anything else? Oh, you're quick.
Nope, I think that's it. Thank you for passing it for me.
All right, top of the next round is Genesis. All of a sudden, you see Kitri step forward. She says some words, and the tentacles fade away.
Jen kind of slumps down a little bit and just. Did you find her?
No, I think we lost her. She might be down the other passage, but I thought it might be best to regroup.
That's probably a good idea. Well, as you can probably see, I'm not doing too well. Guys, this probably seems pretty crazy, but I think the cleric is going to cast some healing magic.
What?
I
Gasp.
know.
Audible
No
gasp.
way.
I know.
Never before seen, guys. Write it in the calendars, write it in the history books.
Get a counter command going in the Twitch chat of times that Jen heals, and it's gonna consistently
We
stay
totally
low.
should.
We've been playing for over 50 sessions, and we got a grand total of 4. No.
Okay, I would say 15 out of those 50, but like.
Oh, I was gonna be nice and say 5.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding with you.
Anyway. The only question is what level. Okay. Screw it. She's actually really hurt. So she's going to use a 5th level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Wow.
Do you remember how to do it?
Yes, I do. Unless it changed. It did not. Yay! That
And
is
no
a
ones. Very
good
nice.
roll. And so she says, "I'm not doing too well," and she kind of mumbles to herself, and her holy symbol glows a little bit, and then she just kind of like straightens up and okay, and I guess she's gonna head back to where Craig was to make sure that he didn't die in the 2 seconds that she walked away.
All right, and click next when you're done. All right, so as Kithri hobbles up, bleeding profusely, barely half conscious, Jen says, "I'm not feeling very well," heals herself and walks away.
Okay, Jen's health was lower than Kithri's, and her max is a lot higher. Or not a lot higher,
Fair amount higher.
but like fair amount higher.
All right, Tusk, so you're moving up.
Yep. Tusk kind of comes around the corner, just misses Jen. Pats Kithri on the back and
Ow.
starts like basically like good work taking care of the tentacles, and then kind of move into the main, like pass into the main intersection, kind of looking both ways. Ooh, my thing just went weird. There we go. Kind of comes down, nods to Jen, and goes to check down the other hallway. I will dash again to keep going down. And that's as far as I can see for that. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of broken up movement.
Yeah, if we can't see, then you can't see.
Yep. That should be. Okay, that looks actually a little bit different than the other dead ends I've come to. So I guess Tusk will just kind of yell back again, just kind of down the tunnel. Not sure if anyone will. Yeah, people will probably hear him. It's pretty loud. There's like another dead end without the dead, but he won't like move to head back just yet. He's gonna like spend a moment to look at this, but that'll probably have to be his next turn. Because I used my action. Oh,
You can smell it as well.
oh, okay. Well, he'll
And
still
Greg.
stay there. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Craig kind of like sees Jen comes back and just gets a little bit of a smile. So his worry goes away. As he will move kind of back around the pillar and kind of over this way, so that he'll still kind of be inside of Jen. So I kind of look over this direction of the room a little bit more.
Waiting for
Feeling a little
fancy
more,
grounds to catch up.
yeah. But he's like doing this, just feeling a little bit more confident now that he has an ally within sight, one that is no longer struggling to move. In case something does show up, and he's gonna, delve into his curiosity a bit more. I think actually, as for his action, he's going to cast detect magic. Just to see if he can pick up any magical signatures. And that'll be his turn. As I real quick look through level 1, I'm gonna throw it on him. Boop. And to be good, I'm just gonna share that real quick.
I may have made a command.
Yeah, now he can, for the duration, see magical auras within 30 feet of him. And if it has a school of magic, he kind of learns school of magic. Unless it's blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And he'll just kind of start glancing around with that up. And that'll be his turn.
All right, and
Oh
Guthrie.
boy. Kitty's turn. They did go this way, correct? Am I going crazy? Yes, probably. They did. It's fine. I am moving closer. First things first. I cannot see anyone at the moment, so that is the top of my priorities list.
I mean, you do see color. Or, no, you see light around the corner. Never
Yeah.
mind, you don't have dark vision.
Mm-hmm. And I will move to there. And I guess hold my action again if anything pops out of the walls. And that will be my turn.
All right, back to you, Tusk.
Yeah. Since I'm here and I don't hear like cries of worry behind me, Tusk will just kind of take a moment and just step in, see if there's like any immediate divots covering it's you said, I know you said the floor was muddy, but like is it just mud or is it like he'll just spend a moment closer examining, see if there's like figures out what's causing the mud, whether it's like a drip from above or something. Just spend a moment to look a little bit before heading back.
All right, give me a survival check in a tower.
Coolio. Doo-doo. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that satisfies him for now, and he'll start heading back. Yeah. Gonna. There we go. Oh wait, should be 5 less.
That would take your full 6 seconds.
Oh, sure. Then just never mind.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking that when I initially did it, and then just didn't think about it when I started moving.
Honestly, Kithri will probably hold her action to move with Genesis because she doesn't think there should be one person at the back of the group. And like, Genesis is right after her, so. Or in theory, she's right after her. We don't know what else
We
might have
don't
had the
know.
initiative of 17. Or 60.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, so she will, I guess, hold her action to move with Genesis on her turn. Because, I mean, I don't see anything. I don't hear any sounds of fighting, so.
All right, you also see that Genesis looks much paler and much Her eyes are all sunken in. Her
Mm.
hair is all limp and hanging on. And go ahead and click next when you're done.
Sorry.
Okay, so now that Jen's not going to immediately keel over, she's going to stop targeting herself. Okay, it took a minute to update.
Mhm.
Okay. And since Kithri's waiting to walk with her, she's going to she's going to quickly do a little bit of healing magic on her too. Because ouch. She's going to do Cure Wounds upcast to 3rd level. Yay, no one's. Yay. And we can walk together towards Crack, I guess.
Uh-oh. I know it was just a mistake of the mouse, but it was pretty funny. We can walk together as you go start wandering in circles.
Good thing I figured out the other day how to do cancel actions. Or cancel move actions. I mean, Kit3 did notice that Jen was not looking too good.
Yeah, I mean.
She just starts walking in circles.
You're right there.
All right, so Craig, you notice that the book is giving off a slight glow. Other than that, you don't see anything else magical in this within sight besides Genesis and Kithri.
Okay. Well, Tusk will, or not Tusk, Krek will, walk over to the book. And try to look at it a little closer, like as he gets closer.
All right, so
yeah.
as you guys zoom in, you can see what's in the room. It appears to be a skeleton on the floor and some sort of bedding. The book appears to be a spell book in the few seconds you have to look at it.
Okay. I guess that's his turn.
All right, so at the end of this round, I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys out of combat for the moment. Unlock the tokens.
He says,
All right.
while secretly planning to have all of the ghosts come back immediately. Anyway.
So let's just go down the list. Kithri, what are you planning on doing? What is your intent?
Probably just keep a close eye on the walls for the most part. Follow people around, especially Jed, since she's looking pretty sickly.
Tusk?
Well, after Tusk is done in his room, he'll go back to rejoin the others in the other cavern, which I'm going to just start moving him if that's okay.
Yep, tokens are unlocked.
Sweet. And yeah, after rejoining, he would just start, looking at what's actually there. He'd probably start with the crates here, like, opening them to see if there's anything in them. And just start there. And then just kind of generally give a better look through the room. He'll eventually get to the bodies in the back.
Genesis, what are you doing?
I think Jen wants to join Greg and investigate the stuff that's in that corner. And I guess I'm going to move over and yeah. Did you say there was a body right here?
On the bed. That's like a ground bed.
I guess Jen will inspect the body, see if
Aren't you
there's...
able to zoom in?
Yes, I am. Ah, yes, zooming, that's a thing. I guess Jen wants to inspect the body, see if there is anything of note or like an obvious cause of death, or did they just like wither away for some reason? You took the blankets off. I love that little detail.
You said you were inspecting the body.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I just love that you did that. That's cute.
All right. So I'm gonna say this is.
I am trained in medicine.
Let me check one thing real quick. Skills. Click. Okay, so that doesn't help me at all. All right, so I'm gonna say go ahead and give me a investigation check in the tower. K3, are you staying close to her?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a square. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as well. K3.
Okay.
Eyes are a little hard to see on the gray, so it's like, is that
Yeah, I
a
lowered them because they were really bright against the black. And we aren't in combat anymore right now, at least. So if we get back into combat, I might lighten them up again, but they were annoying me. All right. All right, so you got a 13 with your perception check. So K3, this image is now burned into your memory and into your mind because it looks like Jen, but the face is all sunken in, but there are wisps of long
Oof.
yellow hair that's there. The flesh is mostly gone. The looks like it was wearing some sort of cloth dress, some sort of raiment at some point, but as she moves blankets a little bit, it crumbles, and so Genesis, same thing. You see this, you can tell as you're studying it, this is the body of the apparition that you guys have been fighting.
So yeah,
Yeah. I guess what she really wants to figure out is, like, I guess, again, like, cause of death. Like, why did they die here and not, like, literally anywhere else? Why in a bed? Or, like, that kind of stuff, I guess.
All right, so using the investigation check you already made, go ahead and give me a medicine check as well in the tower.
It's good, guys. I'm good at medicine. Not good at investigation, but I'm good at medicine.
Meanwhile, Krek has probably picked up the book and started looking through it.
So you do not see any. You don't see any broken bones. You don't see any wounds that affected the skull. It looks like the neck is all intact. So, from whatever you can tell, it does not look like it was killed by a weapon. She was killed by a weapon. And correct, it is a spell book that has
Alright.
spells, and it is written in.
Knows common, draconic, dwarvish, and undercommon. So we may or may not be able to read it.
So that is what the writing looks like.
Alright. Krek would probably show it to Jen or Kid 3 when he's like, I can't read. Or, that's not his voice, but I can't do a good impression of Logan. So he'll just kind of,
soft spoken.
I can't read this. And he just
See,
kind of shows it to you.
since you're running the person, you get to pick whatever they are. That's why Tusk had it was a very loud, obnoxious southern drawl when he was played by certain people.
Oh boy.
Certain people.
To me, but okay. But yeah, no, correct. Yeah, he'll just say, I can't read this. Can you? Can you? No. No. And just show it to Jen and Athena.
And Kithri.
I mean, Athena's smart, but I don't know if she's that smart.
I don't know why I said Athena. It's Kithri.
Well, Kithri will look at it and say, well, I think it's an infernal, but she shrugs. I have no idea what it says.
Well, I can't read it, but if I use magic, I can. But not sure if we want to do that right this second, though. In her head, she's just counting the seconds that last until, like, the turn undead is supposed to be over.
Well, we can always try and read this later, I guess. And Crick will put away the book. Do you know? So you said Bati was tied to the apparition. Do you know a way to possibly put spirit to rest using body, or is that not a thing? That seems more realm of gods than magic. But let me think. I don't know. Trek will try to think of possibly anything that he knows about specters and being tied to their dead bodies or not, while posing this question.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Wow, good luck.
Then the tower.
Well, Crack's a nerd, so he's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah. Which honestly, at this point, he's more just asking out of curiosity than actually be thinking this would actually do anything to help.
So as far as necromancers go, it depends on the spell. You do know that liches do require phylacteries, or else they can be redone, but that's a soul. Body itself is not important, so this does not appear to be a lich. And some necromancy is also religious, so it may be a divine type thing as well. But you do know that some. So, like I said, it might be a divine thing as well.
Yeah. Crack will just kind of speculate about that out loud. And that's none of this. Honestly, probably be a part of your divine realm. I don't know. I don't know. Or however Logan does it.
I don't know. Alright.
If your Jen have anything to say?
Jen racking her mind on all the things she knows about religion, but she does not know much about religion, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you do know, Genesis, that some undead are affected by moving water. Some are affected by silver. Some are affected by cold steel. Some are affected by holy water. So if you find a body and douse it in holy water, sometimes that'll work. I also think flames, sometimes burning undead bodies, sometimes will help. So but you don't know specifically as far as what this is or how this particular undead is acting.
And she's gonna share that.
Hmm.
Well, I have some holy water here, but I don't know if it would work anyway.
I'm curious. Give it a shot. Or something that might actually ensure whether or not we know if it works or not is wait for the apparition to show up and then do it.
If it
And then we can
disappears,
ensure.
we don't see it. We wouldn't even know.
Well, I mean, if it just pops up and tries to scare us again or possess someone, just douse the body with holy water. Because you said you had some, right?
I do. Not a bunch, but I have some right here.
Perfect. Experiment underway. And now we wait.
Uh,
Meanwhile, Tusk is like kicking barrels and crates and just seeing if anything's in these cobweb
Alright,
crates.
so getting back to Tusk. Everything here is very old, and whatever was in them before is not there now.
Is it the same thing with the chests there, or is that not just about crate?
Yep, same thing with the chest. When you go to open it, it falls apart in your hand, and you're holding the lock piece. It's one of those little clasps that you attach a padlock to, and you're holding that piece as the rest of the wood is rotted and fallen away.
Well, he just kind of stands there, like looking just a little disappointed for a minute.
But it is with your natural survival. You can tell nothing has been in here for a long time. There are cobwebs on it, were cobwebs on it and stuff. Nothing has been in this little section down over where you are in quite a while. Many, many years.
In that case, I guess Tusk would go to check on the bodies. Well, No, he would go and check in on everybody else. How's it going over here?
Well, we found the body of whatever it was that was in K3. How was stuff over there? I heard some things breaking. That's not her character voice, but I'm not saying that again.
Old barrels, Maythig and them are been long gone. They've been here for a very long time. The chest just kind of broke in my hands as I tried to open it. I did see some dead bodies, more dead bodies in the back though, and I think it was like a disturbed patch of ground. Whether it's because of roots, I think I saw some roots too. Yep, saw some roots. You guys want to go look at it out, or are you still playing with the dead body there?
I think playing
Quick
might be the wrong
question
word.
for Sven. Is the body actually moving, or are you just doing that?
It's just rotating it slowly.
No, it's like this whole time the like actual dead body has just been slowly rotating on the bed, and we just haven't been noticing.
Oh no, I've been looking at it and laughing.
Yes, it has been flipped over and rotated and twisted and turned, seeing if anybody would notice.
Yeah.
What
No,
their
we
passive
haven't.
perception would be.
I noticed it a while ago and just
But
decided
no,
to say anything.
it itself is not.
All right.
Okay.
We just drape the blankets right back over it.
So I'm gonna go check on the other bodies now.
I'll come with you.
Correct, just like a little disappointed that she didn't dump like holy water on the body before she left
I
follows.
mean,
Well,
he did
not
say to wait.
He did say the weights, but like she also
think
just left the body.
mummified right there.
All right, so you see a large collection of bones covered in cobwebs, sinking. Some of it has sunk into mud. It's now dried in here, but it looks like there's more underneath the floor in that pile, and you see two wrapped bodies on a rock. Some large roots coming down like you had seen before.
Wrapped in cloth?
Correct. It looks to be cloth.
Mhm.
Do you taste it?
I would prefer not to. Do I... Here, let me stand in like an actual square.
Crack will just as he's walking in, does he see anything magical? Because he still has to check magic up.
No, Craig does not see anything magical in here.
Noted.
A good thing to ask about. I'm over here like trying to figure out like, is there a reason why they would be wrapped up? Are there like religious things that do that, or is that like, I don't even know what to like look for, but like, my brain's broken today. Jen's trying to figure out why. I think all night she's figuring out why. Why would they be wrapped up? Is there like a certain like magic ritual or whatever, or is it like a religious thing?
Click.
Like, huh.
Nope. He ain't no necro freak.
You ain't no necro freak. No, you ain't no necro freak.
And Kithri, you have a roll.
Thank you for letting.
I will be right back. BRB essentially.
All right, so
Bye-bye.
Genesis, you do know that there are some people who bury their dead in such a way. but that's all you know. Kithri, these do look like they are being prepared for being turned into mummies via necromancy, but they are not finished.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is there a way we can disrupt the process as so that they cannot be used for necromancy?
Does anybody else is anybody else trained in medicine?
I mean, you guys know that Jen is, but Nick has the other two character sheets.
I'm not trained in medicine. That's fine.
All right, I think one of them is. I think Tusk might be because as a fighter to heal himself in the battle and stuff, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, we'll
Say
worry
again?
about. Are you trained in medicine, Tusk?
Tusk is not, and so neither is Crack.
Oof.
All right, so Jen, you are able to tell these are as old as both these creatures and the bones are all very old. They've been here for a long time. Just like you didn't really get a good look at the crates and stuff, but nothing in this area up here has been disturbed for many years.
So if they were going to finish the ritual, they probably would have at this point. Still.
So it would appear that this necromancer set herself up, and then something happened, and all these bodies in this room were never used, and then over however long, other bodies were found. Not to mention the wolves and what they were doing, the floating heads, and then she was able to make the 7 bodies you found up in the or down in the lower level into undead specters and shades.
I wonder if she just had like a heart attack or something. But no, having necromancer here probably explains why there are so many undead in the particularly coming from underground in the area, because this is not the first time that we've encountered undead coming from underground near Nashkel.
I mean,
You've also
right.
remembered the carrion crawlers and the chimera. Those were all undead as well. And at this point, it is 8:30. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to close down OBS and open it back up, see if we can. So I'll stop the stream and we'll just have a 2-parter. So we will be back in about 5 minutes, give or take.
Okay.